That was that. Where are you right now? Well, first of all, let me introduce myself first. My name is C. I'm your caretaker. Welcome. To the afterlife. Now I want you to relax right now. Deep breaths. Everything's gonna be fine. All I have to do is just stay with me. Are you with me right now? Hey. No. Relax, brother. You're not going anywhere. Well, at least not for now. Why am I wearing a hoodie and a mask? Well, basically, you shall not see my face. I'm not the only caretaker here. There's a lot of you who have been descent from Earth. You will be here for your last trial. What trial? You will be decided which path are you going to go. Or should I say, I will decide which path will you go. I hope you're ready. Alright, so stay still. That's good. Now, I want you to count. I want you to calm down. Now, I bet in your world, people are going to be asking questions to you. Especially the ones you don't know. But right now, right at this time, you are going to be asking the questions. Tell me what's on your mind right now. Anything. Are you alive? Or are you dead? Or are you still torn between those two? And your bodies haven't decided yet which way you want to go. But first, I will ask you just one question. What do you remember before you got here? Beeping sounds. What else? What about the visuals? Anything? There's a lot of people. Crowded. Noises. Screaming. Tears. Another beeping sound. And a prolonged beeping sound. Now I want you to relax right now. Calm down. You have been in a very serious car accident. But I can tell you this. You're the only one who's been on that car. No passengers, but just you. And you've been drunk driving a lot, but this time it got you. Now I want to blame you. Maybe you had some problems, or maybe you had the addiction. You want to keep drinking because in that way, problems that you have, maybe just deep down under, healed for a few hours and everything. Why are you hearing car noises right now? You see, in the afterlife, you can still hear a lot of noises from your world, and you're actually on a ladder. Now we have two paths that we need to get across. Now I'm gonna tell you later what is it. Right now, you're going to ask me the questions. Are you ready? Now I want you to close your eyes. Meditate for a few seconds. And I will tell you if you're ready. Now you're ready. Let's start. Tell me your first question. Are you officially dead? Unfortunately, yes. You cannot go back to your physical. You cannot communicate with the ones that you love, with the ones that you know, your friends, your family, everything. You cannot even see them, but you can hear them. Right now, all you can see, all you can comprehend is me and what you're seeing right now, and you right there, sitting on this place. Is there life after death? You really want to know that? Very well. All of us have been challenged by this question. Is there life after death? What happens to us if we die, or after we die? Do we simply cease to exist? Is death a revolving door of departing and returning to Earth? Or does everyone go to the same place after death? Or do we go to different places? Is there really heaven and hell? Do you read the Bible? You do, but not that much. Oh, I can't blame you. A lot of people don't read Bible nowadays. Maybe some, but the number of them is so scarce. And what have I told you? Those read the Bible cannot even guaranteed their spot and giving to the part that they can go inside the kingdom of heaven. Yes. Do you hear that? That's your pet, right? Well, I'm quite surprised you have a pet gecko in your house. I didn't know you had some exotic pets. That's okay. I'm gonna keep that. Yeah. Well, the Bible tells us that there is life after death. The world, as you may know before, is not all there is. And mankind was made for something more. Now, the body ceases to function and begins the process of returning to the earth, but the spiritual part of man lives on. That's what you are right now. You're the spirit of the physical attributes that you had before you came here in my lair. But this time, those who are redeemed and have their sin forgiven Are you ready for this? The Almighty living being gives eternal life, an existence so glorious that no eye has seen, no ear has heard, and no mind has imagined what God has prepared for those who love it. Yeah, that guy is something else. But the thing about him is that he always forgives. He always forgives, but he never forgets. But if you will step into the kingdom of heaven, you'll experience a life you have never been experienced before. Everything that you desired, it'll be just not far reach as you've been when you were still alive. Give me your second question. What is eternal life? If you read the Bible, maybe you encountered this. It speaks of eternal life and it refers to a gift of God that comes only through the Almighty Being. This gift is in contrast to the death that is the natural result of sin. So yes, you being dead is already one of the sins that you already made. It doesn't really care about if you will die on natural causes or if you do suicide. It doesn't care when death comes and it's imminent. Death is the only thing that humans will have, and you'll have the choice if you're gonna accept it or not. But you know, a lot of people cannot accept death because it's a very, very morbid topic on everything. They don't want to hear it. They're scared of it. But in the end, you will all perish. Give me your third question. you want to go to heaven, but you haven't seen it yet. You just because you learn when you're still alive that heaven is the only place for salvation. Heaven is the only place where you can be truly happy. Heaven is the only place where all of us should be. Well, that's not really the case. Here, whether you go to heaven or hell, doesn't really mean anything. What matters most is what you did on the lifespan that he gave to you. Yeah, I'm talking about who's still alive. Now, he doesn't really care if you do good things or bad things, because he, or all of his creatures, especially humans, he gave you the freedom to do anything you want. And the thing about the Almighty Being is that yes, he does care for you, but is not really in control. You are yourself. What if I told you you're destined to go to hell or heaven? Or maybe you can stay here with me forever. Now you have no choice. It's already imprinted. And now, get ready. Your verdict is already been written. Now, my job is to give an insight, or rather, you give me an insight of everything that you wanted to ask, you really desired and everything. But the thing is, you already given it to me. No, there's no going back. You're not going back anymore. Your body is already decomposed. They've already buried you. There's no point in crying right now. Why are you begging? Well, of course, you can do that. You're still human, but in spiritual form. You still have the attributes from your physical realm. But I don't think that will work here. Bargaining will not save you. Ever. Now, give me your last question. What is heaven like? Well, there are 3 heavens. The first one or the first kingdom that you will get, is the one with guards. No. They're not angels. There's no Caribbean, there's no Cupid or anything. Anything that you think of from your popular culture and everything. No. You will see guards, and they're not like humans. They're on a different being. They're cosmic. You're not going to describe them as easy. You're going to see them, and you'll be petrified. But they're not really gonna hurt you. But if your verdict says otherwise, you will suffer, and you will become their prisoner. But let's just say you pass their judgment. You'll go to the second part. So the second part is quite amusing. You will see people. Yes. You will see a lot of people. The thing about it is that they are wandering around. In fact, they haven't seen the Almighty Being. They're just walking around. They can't even talk to each other. They will keep wandering around and wandering around for eternal life. They're not gonna get tired. They're not gonna get hungry. They're just going to walk with their eyes wide open. And the last stage, or the last kingdom, that's when you're going to see the Almighty Being. And that's where your final verdict is. He will decide if you're really wanted to go to heaven. Or let's just say, are you worthy enough to be with him for eternal life? Good luck. Okay. So, I must say, I'm quite amused by you. But don't get me wrong. Every time I interview someone, they ask the same crap. It's annoying, but it's my job. I need to answer it. No. You're not gonna ask me any questions right now. Maybe you can, but I'm not going to answer. You already exhausted it. Like I said, you still have your free will. But you're stupid as hell. All you figured out isn't enough. Now, for your initial verdict. You ready? I want you to open your eyes right now. for a catharsis.